So we are solving the question number 2 in the subjective zone of the ISI MSQE. Consider an industry with two farms, a private farm and a public farm, and producing a homogeneous product and competing in the quantities, and the farm face an inverse demand function P equal to A minus BQ and Q equal to QR plus QU. QR QE is the amount of output produced by the private and public, and total cost is also given for QU and this private farm's profit, public farm's profit, consumer surplus and welfare. All we have to calculate. So P equal to A minus BQ. Okay, so pi r equal to PQR minus CQR. Okay, this is for the private farm. So now substituting P equal to A minus BQR plus QU, we can get it as a pi r equal to A minus B QR plus QU into QR CQR. Okay. So this is the private farm's profit. Now public farm's profit, pi u we can take. So pi u equal to pi QU CQU. So pi u equal to AQU minus BQU square minus BQR QU minus CQU. For consumer surplus, very directly, this is the zone. The area under the demand curve above the equilibrium price. So CS equal to integration Q equal to 0 to this thing Q equal to QR plus QE. So this function is A minus BQ dQ P Q1 plus QE. Substituting this P and A minus BQ. So CS is AQ minus B by 2Q square Q 0 and into QR plus QU equal to minus A minus B QR plus QU into QR plus QU. So finally, after a little bit of calculation, you will get it as BQ QR plus QU square. Okay. 3. So now the welfare part. So welfare W is the sum of the consumer surplus and the producer surplus. W equal to CS plus pi r plus pi u, that is the producer surplus. Okay. So substituting all these values, we can say it as W equal to B by 2 QR plus QU square plus all these two values which are already done related. That is the answer. Now next question is B part. B part is the private farm's objective is to maximize its own profit. Okay. For a given QU, set up a private farm's maximization problem, and derive the optimal choice of QR. So here, I think we will be needing this part. So pi r is AQR minus BQ square minus BQR QU minus CQR. So the private farm objective is to maximize its own profit. So let's just maximize this part subject to this. So to find this QR, we need to take the first derivative of pi r with respect to this. So del pi r del QR equal to A minus 2B QR minus BQ minus C. And this is equal to 0. So we'll put a rearrangement and QR will be A minus B QU minus C by 2B. So this expression gives the private firm's reaction function. Which represents the optimal choice of the output. So the reaction function can be written as QR. So the reaction function shows how private firm's optimal output choice responds to the output choice of the public firm. Okay. So this reaction function will be useful to analyze firm's behavior, and this is the second part done. Next one, the public firm's objective is to maximize welfare now. So for a given QR, set up the public firm's structure. Very similarly, we can proceed like this before. So here in C part, W equal to B by 2 and also maximize QUW. So this is B by 2 Okay, so for the optimal QU, so this is B QR plus QU minus A minus 2BQU 2BQR minus C. So this rearrange, a little bit of rearrangement is needed. So that is giving us QU equal to A minus C BQR by 2B. So this expression gives as the public firm's reaction function, which represents the optimal choice of output QU for any given output of the private firm. Okay. Next is D part. Define the concept of equilibrium in the context of this. Find out the amount of QR and QU in the two firms producing the equilibria. Find out the expression of the price output of these two firms and illustrate the equilibrium in these two cases. Okay, so private and public firm, if we just proceed. So for private, QR, QU is equal to A minus BQ minus C by 2B, and public is QU, QR is A minus C BQR by 2B. So to find out the equilibrium of this thing, we solve the two reaction functions. Solving, we get QR is equal to A minus C by 3B and QU is A minus C by 3B. So this is the equilibrium result. Both are equal to same. So equilibrium price P equal to A minus B QR plus QU star. So A minus 2 by 3 A minus C. So that is 1/3 A plus 2C. And private firm's equilibrium profit also I must have asked. Yes. So pi R star also A minus C square by 9B. Pi U star, putting this A minus C whole square by 9. Welfare is the sum of these two CS. Welfare star is 2 by 9 A minus C whole square by into 2 by B 2 A minus C whole square and 2 by 9B. That is 4 by 9 A minus C whole square divided by B. So in summary, the equilibrium, output price and consumer surplus and welfares are being done. Okay. D2, you can do it on your own, illustrate the equilibrium of the drawing of these two. I've just calculated everything, you just have to put these values. Okay, this doesn't end up here, and even after this there's another part. Suppose that the marginal cost of the private firm falls to CR less than C while the marginal cost of the public remains at C, draw the new reaction function. So here also you can analyze this structure directly, and public firm's reaction will remain the same and the marginal cost has not changed yet. Okay, so directly you can put it and compare with the old equilibrium. So this is I'm also keeping it as a homework. So that's it for this video. In the next video we will solve from question 3.